Welcome to The Deciding Point, our Cracked Racquets weekly breakdown of the biggest storylines happening across the tennis world. It just keeps happening, folks. Another women's singles competition filled with upsets. This time, it's the 2021 Olympics. Of course, on the men's singles side, it looks like Novak Djokovic is poised to capture another significant title this season. Would be the first Olympic gold medal of his career. Of course, we also saw first tour-level titles for Cam Norrie and Danielle Collins as they continue their successful 2021 campaigns. The next-gen ATP 2.0 generation making their move on the ATP Tour this past week as well. I want to talk about all of that and so much more on today's show. With that in mind, Westhoff, roll those credits. Let's talk about all the action. I think it's safe to say things have been relatively calm through the first few days of action at the 2021 Olympics in men's singles. You start by looking at the top of the draw. The biggest storyline coming into the event: could top seed Novak Djokovic, who has already won the first three majors of the 2021 schedule, capture that elusive title in his otherwise unmatched mantle? Could he win the gold medal in men's singles? Thus far, he's certainly the prohibitive favorite to do so. Straight set wins in his first two matches. You look at his section of the draw, the top 8 seed, he was slated to face Andrei Rublev, already knocked out of the event. Was a fantastic win for Kei Nishikori in straight sets in that first round. Nishikori subsequently reaching the round of 16 in singles, still alive. Wouldn't it be fantastic, even though there's no home crowd, to see Kei Nishikori, with all of the injuries he's gone through, compete in the quarterfinals of the Olympics against Novak Djokovic? I think that's a storyline all of us can root for, of course, as you move through the rest of the draw. Alex Zverev, as expected, draw was soft even with the seeds slated in his section, but Hubie Hurkacz, who is the other top 8 seed, he's been knocked out, loses a thrilling 3-set match in the second round to Liam Broady. Of course, Broady, one of the best stories in men's tennis right now, the 27-year-old up to a new career high inside the top 150. It was number 137 back in April, currently at number 143, but reached 3 of the 4 challenger finals of his career in the last 52 weeks. Obviously was an alternate getting into this event and has made the most of that opportunity. He'll have the chance to compete in the round of 16 with Great Britain on his chest. He faces Jeremy Chardy, by the way, who knocked out Aslan Karatsev early in this event. That's a winnable match. Certainly you look at some of the other round of 16 opponents, of all of the possible opponents to face, Chardy is on the short list of ones you would probably select, so it will be interesting to see what Broady can do. But of course, Zverev going to take on Nicolas Basilashvili in a match none of us want to end up watching. But certainly, you look at that section, Zverev the favorite to emerge to the semifinals, emerge to the medal rounds of this event. Again, you continue to move through the draw. Certainly, if you're Stefanos Tsitsipas, you're feeling a little bit better than you were coming out of Wimbledon. Gets some revenge, knocks out Francis Tiafoe. He's into the round of 16, of course. This is an interesting section of the draw as you look for Stefanos Tsitsipas. He's got the always dangerous lefty, particularly on a hard court, in Ugo Humbert. We saw Humbert have success on the grass court season, winning the Halle 500, had a ton of success on the indoor courts at the end of 2020, winning a couple of titles, but certainly outdoor, these conditions, it'll be interesting. Lefty serve into the one-handed backhand of Tsitsipas. That's a match to watch between 2 of the top 16 seeds, so they hold seeds, as does the other half of this section, Khachanov versus Schwartzman. Aren't those two guys you can just always pencil into the 3rd, 4th round of a major event like a Masters 1000, like a Grand Slam, certainly like the Olympics here? That's the most fun section remaining in the draw. Of course, as you look on the bottom of the draw, Daniil Medvedev cruising through his second round match, got tested in round 1 against Bublik, ultimately able to advance 4 and 6. He's now got Fabio Fognini. You look above that, Pablo Carreno Busta, going to be taking on Dom Koepfer And certainly if you followed the tour week in, week out like we do here at Cracked Racquets, the former #1 singles player in the country for Tulane has been a top 50 guy all season long. We've seen him make multiple quarterfinals at the ATP level. We saw him play Roger Federer so close at the French Open. He's flashed this level before. Certainly he was the beneficiary of an early upset in his section. Number 9 seed Felix Auger-Aliassime knocked out first round by Mark Purcell, but Koepfer is always a guy who's capitalized on those opportunities in the last 52 weeks. He does so again, round of 16. Again, all you can ask is put yourself in that quarterfinal contention, get yourself a shot at the medal rounds. Dom Koepfer has positioned himself well to do just that. But again, looking up and down the draw, yes, Medvedev hasn't dropped a set, Zverev hasn't dropped a set, Tsitsipas has dropped one set, but certainly it's Novak Djokovic's tournament to lose. We all know that, and he wins a gold medal this year. The pressure emerging surrounding that 2021 U.S. Open, the storylines that will be written, because it's not just going to be us in the tennis intelligentsia, us on tennis Twitter, us tennis fans, us tennis fanatics more than anything else who are following the tour week in, week out. There's going to be casual press, the Good Morning America appearances, the ESPNs, the CNNs, every outlet will be covering his pursuit of history to win the calendar Grand Slam as well as the Golden Slam. You throw the gold medal in there as well. To do it all at age 34, this guy is an absolute maniac. He's been one of the stars of the Olympics. So many other athletes from across the globe asking Novak Djokovic for a photo. You can understand why. He is a celebrity. He is the best athlete at his sport. Perhaps Novak Djokovic is better at his sport compared to the field right now than anyone else out there in the world. I would say that. I would say he's won. Certainly Giannis in that conversation. You want to say Lewis Hamilton, fine, with all the titles he's won in Formula One, but Max Verstappen would be like, well, what about this season's results? And, football is such a complicated game. I think right now Novak Djokovic is better at tennis compared to the field than anyone else is at their sport in anything else. That's why you see so many of these Olympic athletes gravitating towards him. We are watching the pursuit of history. Certainly going to be fun to enjoy. If you're here in the United States like I am, it's worth staying up late because if he's able to capture it, boy, is this fall going to be fun. That's your 2021 Olympic men's singles update. Djokovic in a position to succeed, but again, top 4 seeds all alive. This is something we've seen a lot of, that clear top 4. Djokovic, Medvedev, Zverev, Tsitsipas, Berrettini would be in the mix, not playing this event. Those have been the guys this season. They're the guys at this event, shaping up to be a really fun home stretch of this men's singles competition.